I'm a bloke that made plastic parts for 23 years and wanted to do something for myself. Gee, what year would that have been? 2003. There's 50 different types of pies. There's a Thai pie, an Indian pie, a Mexican pie. I had a friend of mine ring me one day from Tasmania. He said, I have just eaten the best pie I've ever had in my life. And I said, what was it? He said, curried scallop. 2 weeks later, he walked into my store and I said, sit down. And I put a pie in front of him, a curried scallop pie. I said, try that. He did. And he said, I said to him, how was that? He goes, better. That was 11 years ago. And it is still on the menu, and I still get complaints if I sell out of it. You'll go out for dinner and eat something in a restaurant and go, oh, that's good. Oh, I can put that in a pie. And you do. You come back to work and you can put anything in a pie. I get here 5:30 in the morning, start cooking meat. Some meats take 3 hours to cook. Before it comes tender enough for a pie, it's at least 2.5 hours. Kangaroos, 2 hours. I have a guy that makes a pastry for me. He starts at 7 o'clock. It's 2 hours just to set the kitchen up. I actually don't make a pie until 9 o'clock. But by then the meat's cooked, pastry's all nice and fresh, and that's made daily, so it's not like we don't make a heap of pastry, leave it in the cool room. Every morning we make that day's pastries. If you want quality pies, you got to do it like that. Everything here is done by hand. Nothing gets frozen. Everything is sold fresh. There's no preservatives, just all fresh ingredients. I've looked after football clubs a lot because I believe so much in kids playing sport. They must play sport. And we do pie drives for schools, and I get a lot of enjoyment out of that. We all look after each other in this country, so.
She's a comedian. Is this meant to be a comedy?
It's been a big part of my life. It's been a big part of my whole family's life, this shop. Both my children have worked here. My wife's got a twin sister. All 3 of her kids were brought up in this shop. Well, I had a girl that worked here from the age of 15. 3 years after her nursing degree had finished, she was still working here weekends because she just enjoyed it so much. Well, it's set up as a shed. Meant to be old Aussie outback, I suppose. These saddles and bridles and rabbit traps and old cameras. We've even got chooks. And people love it. It's a cosy atmosphere. But it's all about people. Constantly have the same people coming in. Because it's an old Aussie tradition having a pie. They come in for a chat too. It's not just a pie. The ones that come up to the counter when they're leaving, they want to get my attention, even though I'm at the back, but just to say thank you, that pie was fantastic. I get that, you get that quite a bit. That's enjoyable. Even the telephone will ring. Someone will ring up and say, oh, that pie, that was the best pie I've ever had. I mean, oh, cool.